My mill called my parents peasants, so I lit her wedding gift on fire in front of everyone. Picture this. I'm standing at my own wedding reception, minding my business, when my mother-in-law Linda hurls an entire glass of Cabernet at my face like she's auditioning for Real Housewives. Midwest edition, the room freezes, the DJ stops breathing, even the candles are like, girl, run, and Linda, she just lifts her chin and goes, that's what happens when you act like a child. Oh, number ma'am, because this wasn't random. This woman had already called my parents PEASANTS, demanded I sign a prenup she wrote giving up everything, and tried to convince my husband to leave me the morning of the wedding. So when the wine hit my face, yeah, that was the snap. I walked calmly, like a possessed Disney villain, over to the gift table and grabbed her gift, the priceless heirloom she bragged about at rehearsal dinner, the one she claimed symbolized tradition. She went pale. Don't, she hissed. You don't understand the value of that. Oh, Linda, I understood perfectly. I walked to the center of the room, pulled out a lighter, flicked it on, and lit. That thing up, screams everywhere, napkins flying. The DJ hiding behind a speaker. But that wasn't even the beginning, so here's the flashback. 4 years ago, I meet my husband Mark, sweet, gentle, physical therapist, literal golden retriever energy. His mom meets me once and immediately decides I'm too poor, too middle class, and too Akron for her lineage. Her word, not mine. Over time, she gets bolder, calls me the Akron girl, treats my parents like dirt, insults my job, and at Thanksgiving, she tells my mom her homemade pie looks cheap. But then comes the wedding week, aka the Linda Olympics. She corners me near a storage closet like a mafia boss and slaps a homemade prenup into my chest. Sign it or she won't attend the wedding, and she'll take the entire family with her. And the heirloom gift. A freaking ledger pre-filled with her last name on every page, plus a list of approved baby names, labeled clean, and tainted depending on MY family bloodline. But wait, there's more. The morning of the wedding, I find a letter she wrote to Mark telling him to leave me at the altar. And she warns him she already has a plan if he disobeys. So Mark and I team up. We agree. We're exposing everything at the reception. Fast forward back to dinner, Linda storms to our table, throws wine at me, and starts yelling about my parents hiding secrets. She claims my mom had begged her for money to stop the wedding. Turns out, my parents were behind on loan payments because they were helping my sister, but Linda twisted it into a weapon. And then she exposes a sealed juvenile record from when I was 17, which she extorted out of my mother months earlier. That's when I grab a champagne glass, tap it, and go. Since Linda wants a public conversation, let's have one. I show everyone. The breakup letter, the DIY evil prenup, the baby name eugenics, list the family ledger, and finally, the heirloom gift, which was actually the deed to Mark's childhood home that she'd only gift us if I signed the prenup. The room, chaos, I finish with, you didn't lose control tonight, Linda, you lost your son. Mark looks her dead in the face and says, we're done, don't contact us again. She storms out. And the deed, the only certified copy. Yeah, that's what I lit on fire. Sometimes revenge isn't emotional, sometimes it's just paperwork.